An equator is a straight line.
In
spherical geometry, that's true. Look up the definition.
No, straight lines do not curve.
In spherical geometry, a straight line is one that will curve. As long as it curves in a straight way. Along a sphere. That's correct.
Man, that was quick. And we're off. As usual, if you'd like to support this channel, there are PayPal and Patreon links in the info box below. Got that overclocking mother clucker, the beautiful Betty Van Velsen out there. Where is she? Yoo-hoo! Betty!
I said I'm here, and you're projecting.
No, I am not.
Oh yes, you are. You are the one.
I was acquitted of those charges.
Yeah, not recently.
You. This show. Wait a sec. This show rolled up on me so fast because I woke up late. I got some really good sleep last night, so I'm full of energy. I haven't been sleeping well. Been waking up in the middle of the night, like just arbitrarily, and it's really strange. But last night, it was a full-on REM, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So, what time did you wake up?
I woke up. I looked over at the clock. I woke up. I said, "Oh boy!" I looked over at the clock. 9:35.
9:35. Wow.
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah. You might make many people jealous because people have to work, John.
Well, I
Working
did that.
9 to 5. What a way to make a living.
That's funny. I've been having a song in my head. I can't. Every time I do something for the past couple days, it's Queen. I Want It All. I can't get it out of my head.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a good song, so keep it.
Well, it's a good song and a good video.
Is it? I forgot.
Yeah, they're all in like white and black, like white shirt and black slacks.
I
Yeah,
hate the word slacks.
I think
Sounds
it
like
was.
slut.
I think it was their last video with Freddie.
No.
I think so.
No.
Before he passed. Yeah, I think.
No. He made a video about Delilah, like, about a cat.
About a cat.
And also, yeah, about a cat.
Was it a music video?
Yeah, and he also made a another one that he's in black and white.
Huh.
I think I Want It All was a little earlier than that. He had the last album that he made, or the last like LP. CD, whatever.
This one
was
pretty.
So sad. I did buy the CD, but I couldn't listen to it because it was so freaking sad. You could hear the sadness through the whole thing. A dying man,
Yeah, well, back to the song. I just can't get it. Every time I turn around, I'm singing a lyric. And well.
I want it all. I want it all. I want to keep in tune.
I want to keep in tune.
But it's impossible.
Just an alley creeper. Get out of my way. Freddie, he is a master at stage presence, boy.
Yeah, he was really a queen.
Yeah, I didn't
Did you
like
see
it.
him with the crown and the mantle? At the end of the show, he would do that, right? He would have that big like royal robe on,
Oh yeah, I've seen that before.
and he's the only one who can have that, you know, can wear it and get away with it.
You know, I really wasn't all that much into Queen growing up. I was more.
It's more European, I think.
No, not at all. Not at all. I was more into the old timey rock and roll, 50s and early 60s, and then I started getting into
You date yourself.
the British invasion stuff, obviously, because that's when
Were you there when the British invaded?
yeah, that I was alive.
Wow.
Yeah. And Queen, I always heard him in the background in a couple songs, they'd play him on the radio and stuff. But it wasn't until Highlander come up.
Good
And
movie.
that album that covered Highlander, I thought was just amazing. Absolutely.
You showed me the clip where also the guy that plays Highlander was in the video clip.
In the video, yeah. That was good. Yeah, I get it. I think I have that
didn't
saved
know
some.
that.
Yeah. Real good. Really
Yeah.
good. But that's when I really started hitting on Queen. And that I think they had a live concert at Wembley. Just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That got me on the Queen bandwagon. I must have bought that Highlander. What's the name of that album? The Queen album with Highlander. What's the name of that?
I have no idea. I'm bad at names. Days of Our Lives?
No. No,
Oh,
that's
that's the one. Those were the days of my life.
That's a
Right,
soap.
that's the song that he did last, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not talking about that. We moved on from that. So now we're looking.
Somebody in the chat reminded me of it.
Days of Our Lives is a soap opera.
Oh, the God. And there is also someone that says a kind of magic. So that might be also in the same album.
I don't know if that was the name of the album, though. Is that what was it? It's a kind of magic. I know the song, but is that the name of the album?
I have no idea. You shouldn't ask me.
What I was trying to say is I must have bought that cassette like 25 times because I'd get it, I'd lose it, and then I'd buy it again.
Where did you lose such a thing?
It just lose it and buy it again. I must have bought it a boatload of times. I thought it was outstanding. Oh, the Princess of the Universe is the song that the Highlander guy. What's his name? Christopher
Cross. Oh,
no. Ain't no Christopher.
He made that song Sailor.
Word.
Sailing. Takes me away.
No, geez, oh man, no.
That's a good song.
I mean, so Highlander, what was the original actor's name? Christopher something. Actor. And let's do Highlander cast. I don't know how we got into this, but Christopher Lambert.
Yeah, you got us into this.
Christopher Lambert was, it's a kind of match. That whole album.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I got it somewhere. It probably up in the attic in the cassettes. It's up there there's 5 cassettes up there somewhere.
Maybe with like bad magnetic tape on it.
Yeah. Back in
while.
Yeah. We had some that the cassettes wouldn't eat that much, maybe here and there. The 8-tracks, they were some eating 8-track players, man.
Yeah. Don't you hate that the whole tape would like disappear in the thing, and then later you remove it and it would it's so bad.
Yeah. Boy, that's Stone Age back then.
Yep, I know.
And it would run slow sometimes.
Call me Wilma.
What's that?
I said, call me Wilma.
Call you Wilma.
Which is funny because my name is Betty, right?
Yeah, we all got that. Thanks.
Oh, sorry. Maybe I thought I had to clarify.
No, you didn't. Well, maybe for the newer folks,
Hmm.
Yeah. What that not only amazing movie, the movie was outstanding, but that 8-track, I don't know if it gets any better than that. I don't. I haven't. I haven't seen it or heard it.
Yeah, but you have been out there, so.
I've been out there. I'm out there. Love.
Yeah, you're in the woods, shooting arrows, Mister. Like a someone back in the day, like in the Stone Age.
There's nothing wrong with that. Most of the time I'll be shooting. It's by myself now because it's hunting season. And all my shooting buddies are hunting, so it's mainly just me.
Poor little you.
Couple squirrels and my buddy, the marmot.
Chipmunk.
Yeah, the marmot chipmunk. Yeah, Alvin. Yeah, Alvin comes by and sees me and chirps a couple times, and me and him, we get along good.
As far as you know.
He knows. I do know.
As far as you know, like I said.
Chicken chucker. Yeah.
You are the chicken chucker.
Yeah, right.
Have you already established that?
No, I established you as that a long time ago. You switched it.
Be careful, John. They are going to say that we are flirting again.
That's not flirting. I'm telling you, you're the mother clucking chicken chucker.
Yeah, you're the what?
That's not flirting.
Absolutely not. No.
Absolutely not.
It's sort of like an insult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that's when I sent you that TikTok thing.
Yeah. And then the other, I think it was 2 weeks ago, Nathan was talking about his computer, and he was talking about overclocking, and it just suddenly hit me after he said overclocking. It's an overclocking mother clucker.
Yep.
Yep, that's what you are.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah. No, it's you. We can move on.
It's just projecting. Move on.
So it was supposed to be Time Bandits today, but it's delayed again for the second time because Adam has some, how would you say, complications with the health of his mom. So shout out to you, Adam. That's not a good thing. We'll just wait on that one.
So is it now the second time in a row the Slope-a-dope?
Slope-a-dope should be every single time in a row.
No. Please
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's the quickest, deadliest globe Earth punisher out there. It's so quick and so.
It's
what?
It's so American, so English sort of minded.
I don't think so. I don't think it has a nationality base.
Yeah, it's language thing.
It's not a language thing.
It is a language
I'm
thing.
telling you, it's not. Everyone knows it's a horizon.
Did you hear me saying that it is?
I heard you saying it is, and I raised that all in and say it's not.
Well, do you speak any other languages?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, because if you don't, then you don't understand how we have to cope with the translations.
Translation of what? How do you translate horizon?
Of these truths, man, and of this language that you use and say that it's mainstream, which is not.
It's a horizon. What's the name for Don't Rumpus Me? What's the name for Don't Rumpus Me?
We can't do it verbatim.
You can't do what verbatim?
Do it all over again.
You can't do what verbatim? Be more clear. Be more specific.
Your freaking expose.
My expose? That's not. Be specific.
I'm stopping this conversation.
Yeah, you're finished with it. So.
No, I am finished. I'm finished with you as well.
And in Dutch, horizon still. How do you say horizon in Dutch?
Horizon.
What?
Horizon.
Are you guys smoking crack?
Horizon.
Poison.
No, horizon.
Oh, that is so.
Emphasis is like a little different. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Horizon or horizon.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. You need to fix that language.
There you go, man, mister. And now you need to get the rest of it in Dutch and explain it to my mom and dad.
So how do you say horizontal line in Dutch?
Horizontale lijn.
That's some nonsense, man. You make it too hard.
Horizontale lijn.
I tell you what, that doesn't change a thing.
That doesn't, but the rest of the conclusions do.
It still doesn't have a slope. You dope.
Yeah, slope is helling.
Yeah. She is. I think she is. Be the change. I think she always makes stuff up right on the fly.
Oh, be the change. Don't be the change.
Be the change. Don't do that. Don't be the change. All right, who we got
He
in here?
thinks that I'm making Dutch up.
Yeah, I think you can get away with it too.
Sure, because Dutch doesn't exist.
Yeah, because there's not too many Dutch speakers out there. Well,
There might be a couple.
Well, I'm saying in chat.
Yeah, well, I think Karel Appel is one of them. I don't know if he's there.
Yeah. We got Flatsy here. What'd she think?
Don't put me in the middle of it.
There's not a middle of anything.
Yeah, just have to be on his side.
They don't have to be on nobody's side. There's no sides.
Oh, don't talk with a high-pitched voice.
There's no sides.
Can it any higher?
There's no sides.
I want it all.
Now, the alley creeper one's got me. I just, every time I turn the corner, just an alley creeper. Get out of my way.
There must be many there in, what is it, London? Alley creepers?
I don't know. It's a really good verse. I don't know where he got that from, but that's really cool. I like it.
All right.
All right. So we're good. What else is going on? So Nathan's not up with the show yet. I've been seeing he's trying to get it there. I think he got enough cashola to try to square it away. I just hope there's an end point. Like, just fix the computer and it just runs and no issues any further. But it's been a long trudge.
We got a Dutch guy in the chat. It's
Oh, yeah.
XXX. Yeah, triple X.
Triple X. That's X-rated. Yeah.
I wonder if he can say more than in Dutch than just ik ben Nederlands.
I wonder if he could say Horizon appropriately.
What? You write it the same way.
All right, what else is going on? Another thing that's going on.
Wait a minute. So Nathan is not doing anything this week?
I can't say that because I just heard bits and bobs in the back channels. I don't think he gave a time frame.
And how about where's Neil?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's what I was gonna say.
Huh.
Yeah,
Weird.
I was just gonna
We
say.
missed him last week, didn't we?
Yeah, he's missing in action. I put a couple feelers out in Skype, addressing him, but no Neil. Where'd you go, man?
So he also never did anything in Skype either.
No
Commented.
goodbyes, no nothing. He's missed.
Did you not send him his check?
Yeah, maybe. I just want to say, if you're listening out there, Neil, that you're missed, man. We need you back in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've taken a little bit of abuse, but you're a big boy. You can take it. The reason why they were giving you the abuse was that you could take it.
Did you guys be bad? Were bad to him?
It's not actually abuse. That's too strong a word. It's mostly tongue in cheek because we know we're going to get a reaction from Neil. So if you know you're going to get a reaction from somebody, you're gonna press that button. It's just human nature.
Yeah.
But we miss you, man. I hope you come back. What else? Has Wits at Shits at 40 stolen anything else from me? Son of a, tell you. Oh, he did spell her. What?
Still doesn't sit well with you, don't you?
It's cringe.
But they all sort of said last because I was listening in a little bit. They all said sort of like a highest form of like flattery, right?
Yeah, we talked about that. Imitation is the highest form of flattery, but still.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
Triple X.
So what's
I'm sorry, I'm going to switch the subjects because that subject it doesn't have a conclusion. So he spelled horizon. I said say horizon. He spelled it.
Exactly. I told you it's the same. We say it differently.
I know that. Yeah.
And then he said, "Ask what you want." Literally. And where is Arwin? He also misses Arwin.
Arwin's been around. He was on BALLBUSTERS.
Yes, he's usually on BallBusters, not on this show, right? He's usually in the chat or sometimes in the chat.
Yeah, sometimes in the chat. Yeah. Not usually on this show for some reason. Brian's hanging around.
And also, I miss Chocolate saying he's never here anymore.
Chocolate is working a lot, and I don't think he has poor connection.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's got a new job, so he's trying to get that stabilized, right?
Yes.
Because he had some problems with that. And we miss Chocolate too, definitely.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you can see that sort of the good old panel back in the day they are sort of sprouting wings.
It's not that it's more of their personal situation, their station in life has changed.
Mm-hmm. Like you with your archery.
Yeah, but I haven't gone anywhere. I'm shooting and doing shows.
Yeah,
I can do more.
I understand that, but you don't do any more like research, like newer research.
Newer research? What do you mean?
Yeah. You had your research back in the day, and now it seems that you sort of like slowed down.
Not that I slowed down. It's over.
I know, but there might be something lurking in the curtains.
Well, something. Yeah, working in the curtains. It must be a Dutch thing.
I'm thinking of oh my God! Now I forgot.
Now you're not thinking. You ain't thinking anything.
Something in the opera.
Behind the curtains.
That was on a stage, right?
Behind the curtains.
Yeah, something.
Well, some things are just coming to me like this slope-a-dope. That's something new. It's put together new. It's always been there.
But it sort of gets smaller and smaller, right?
It's what?
Smaller. I mean, you started with quantum mechanics, and now you are going on.
Now, yeah, started with quantum mechanics. Well, we actually started with BallTARDs.
Yeah, I understand.
Got past that quantum mechanics, and then now you think the trajectory's lower with slope-a-dope?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't know. To catch on with the whole quantum mechanics it takes more out of you than just going to Britannica.
Well, there's not too many in this genre. First of all, it doesn't apply to this genre all that much, right? People want to go off. That's more of a sideline thing. I enjoy it. I still like talking about it. But it doesn't really, it's not really a flat earth thing. People try to make it a flat earth thing because they know they've lost. Or it's idiot pretender clown flat earthers trying to bring it up to substitute it for something that they're on, right? So other than that, it really doesn't have much to do with this genre. Yeah? So slope-a-dope, I'm telling you, there is no comeback to this argument. And it's a well-duh. And it's so easy, right? It's snappy. It's something sharp. It's something snappy, right? And there's nothing truer about it. It was out there the whole time right in front of us. I think we all knew it, but we just didn't formulate it. No one formulated it. I didn't even think about it until I was doing something. I was doing something else. That's the way it usually happens, too. I was looking at something else when I said, wait a second. And I think it was I was defining the horizon to that crayon munching bev retard. And I was looking up definitions, and that definition came out. The one that we'll go over that here in a few minutes. I'll point. It's the only definition in there. I mean, it's the only reference picture in it. And I said, wait, I read that and I said, wait a second. And then I remembered the slope intercept formula, and that's it. It was done. It's over.
Yep. Okay. Well,
Try bev retard. I told you, QE. I knew. You told me what? You dumbass cracker. You didn't tell me shit. The most of the things you told me are dumber as a bag of hammers, man. They're stupid. They're retarded. Can't you listen? I was pounding away at you on, just go on my channel and go bev retard and it'll pull it up, and that I just shellacked you to death. But anyway, I was looking up. I think I was doing.
Be nice. Don't be mean.
He's a moron.
Yeah, no, come on.
Well, he just makes shit up. He's delusional moron.
Oh, good.
But anyway, I was doing the bev retard thing, and I looked up. I wanted something concrete for the horizon, so I looked up that definition, and then it said the horizon is derived, or horizontal lines are derived from the horizon.
So
that's what.
Basically, he gave you that.
Yeah,
idea.
Jeez.
Well, then give him credit.
Give him credit for what?
Getting you on that game like I did with the sloper.
What? Getting me? He didn't do anything.
You don't do any work. You just put it together. For crying out
I
loud.
don't do any work. I just put it together.
Yeah, we give you the names, the situations.
You give me the
the
names.
circumstances, and you fling it together like a recipe where all the ingredients are already cut down for you.
You give me the names. Isn't that some bullshit right there?
Yes, I gave you the slope dope.
No, you did.
Yes, I did. you put an A between it. I said slope doper or something. Dopey sloper, whatever.
No, you didn't.
I did say that, yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I want a screenshot. You're going to have to go back away.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's too far back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like...
And you know it, too.
It's,
Just give people credit for what they are due.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. No, I'm your sister, maybe.
You know
Or
what?
your mother.
Before I got on here, I was in here late and I hit OBS and it said, you need to update.
Oh.
I said, oh no, Betty's going to kill me, right? But I have to update it. So I updated it, and yeah, it took like less than 90 seconds. But
Oh.
I didn't see any changes until right now, and I look down here. It's on the bottom, not the bottom screen. It's like the toolbar.
Yeah.
And I think I might like this a little bit better, maybe. Where's the green? Okay, I got the green. All right. Don't worry, that's just logistical
You know,
stuff.
they changed the setup in the whole looks in the phone for Discord, and I hate it. I
Really?
don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. It's totally not intuitive either, and I freaking hate it.
They also changed a couple things in YouTube I seen, with the ads and things. There's new. It just looks new when it says skip ads, or it's just got a whole new look. Unless I wasn't paying attention.
Better? That's the point.
Say again?
Is it better?
No,
No, there you go.
it's not as.
Why change things when it's good? Sometimes good is good.
Yeah.
Doesn't need better.
Well, you got to. Well, people are looking to get promoted and stuff. You got to change things.
Oh, that's bad.
All right. Where else we going?
Oh, also Brian is absent, huh?
But yeah, but he's usually hanging around. You never know when he'll drop in.
I feel that this is going to be a short show.
It might be a short show. If this is a short show, I might snatch that bow up because I'll tell you what, the weather here, the next 2 weeks are going to be absolutely gorgeous. It's like 65
but we got
degrees.
the warmth of the rain here in Holland. Here.
Well, I'm sorry. That sounds like a personal issue. It's going to be.
It is. It is, and I want to send it over to you.
Yeah, I don't want any of it. It's sunshiny. Now, I went out yesterday to shoot. A little windy, but hey, I can't complain. It was blowing me around a little bit.
Yeah, but not cold, right?
No, not cold. Nope. So the next like week and a half is like just sunshine. There's like a day or two of light showers, but it's sunshine and like a high 65. That's speaking my love language, boy.
Not much needed.
Yeah, there is much needed. Yeah. Working on the bow, doing little tweaks here and there. I got a
like
little.
People are interested in that.
Yeah, I know. I know. I just
Yeah.
thought I'd touch on it briefly.
You're gonna get a timestamp underneath the video?
Negative. I don't do timestamps.
Time zones, maybe.
I think they're out of the devil.
Timestamps? Wow.
That's what, you know what? That's what we should, it just reminded me, we should do in honor of Shits at 40. I'm going to drop his down to 20, I think. In honor of Shits at 20, we should do Creator versus Atheism for the next BALLBUSTERS.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Yep, I'm thinking, yep, that's the ticket. We're doing it.
Oh, it's sort of near to Christmassy, so that would be nice to get more people into adoring God.
When can I don the Christmas gear on YouTube?
I think when it's sort of like December or maybe the last weekend of November. Huh?
Right after Thanksgiving, right? That should be the start.
I don't know when Thanksgiving is.
Una talks for hey.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Go on, Flatty.
Una talks Vemu. He said starts with food recipes. People will jump in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Really?
Thanks, Sasha. Yeah, Unitox family, Sasha. Thanks.
He's got a good one on chicken chucker chicken wings.
Oh yeah, it's perfection. It just is. It just. If my son, he loves them, and if Mikey, you ever see that commercial? If Mikey Mikey likes it, he hates everything. My son hates everything, but he loves these chicken wings, and for good reason. I mean, it's
perfected it, right?
taken.
You perfected it.
I did.
Yeah.
Now I could just whip them up. My wife was, they were in the oven, and wife was walking through the aisle. She goes, "Oh, I can already smell those chicken wings, and they're lovely." That's what she said.
Nice.
Yeah. Even she had a few of them too. She likes them. So I'm getting chicken wings down now. My daughter's going to come around for Thanksgiving, but we're having a big old turkey.
When is that, by the way?
Say again?
Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving?
November, the last Thursday in November. So is it the 27th this year? It's right around there.
Okay. Well, I think the 27th is on a Monday.
Is it?
I'm thinking, yeah.
Let me get a calendar out. What day is Thanksgiving?
I have no idea. But the third Thursday, you said?
It's the last Thursday of the month.
Last, because you have 5 Thursdays now. It's the 30th. Then.
Is there a 30th? Is there a Thursday 30th?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. You think that November has 29 days?
Don't know. I didn't look. I think it. No, it has 30 days.
Like I told you. Why don't you trust me a little?
Oh, brother.
No, sister. See? Misgender me.
And the genders now. Let's stick with the food. So we got the chicken wings down. What else? Oh, so we're good. I was talking about my daughter's coming, but she hasn't had my chicken wings yet. So I'm trying to think logistically how I can make the chicken wings this on Thanksgiving Day with all, we're having Thanksgiving dinner here, so it's going to be a mess. So how am I going to be able to cook the chicken wing? What, the chicken wings, is that going to be like dessert? That usually doesn't work. I'll figure something out.
So what do you mean? Do you just want to serve meat?
No, heck no. It's going to be turkey, all the fixings. Turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberries, green beans.
Yeah. So
Pumpkin-
basically the whole chicken doesn't fit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Yes.
So why don't you put the chicken wings inside the turkey and say that it's pregnant?
No, you can't put chicken wings inside the turkey, you chicken chucker.
There was a I think a video of the funniest home videos that I saw, and there was a turkey being cooked, and inside the turkey was another chicken, right?
No, it
Stuffed
wasn't
in there.
chicken, it was a duck.
Yeah, whatever. It was another. It was a chicken. I think it was a chicken. And the girl was like, "Oh, you killed a turkey that was pregnant."
Jeez, they make turdunkins. They call them turdunkins.
Oh, what's that?
It's a duck and turkey.
But who thought of that? What
Who
a
the heck
sick
kno-
individual is that, man?
They make it. I'll tell you what they do. It's a national thing. They have it on. Usually, John Madden used to have it on like the Thursday night football game, because there's like 3 games usually on Thanksgiving, NFL games, and it'd pick like the best player from the game, and he'd come on after the game was over, and the winning team would be out there, but the first guy that it would take a big leg off the turduncan, and he'd eat it live on air.
Thank you for that information that I don't really need.
Yeah, I figured. I was halfway through it. I said, "Oh man, this is utterly meaningless." But let me finish.
Yeah, you need to finish that off. Because
Yeah, I did it quick though.
yeah, reasonably.
Yeah, reason.
Before I got to sleep.
So we got turduncan.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say just chuck the chicken wings inside the turkey.
Yeah. Oh, I
Did-
did say that.
You
Right?
didn't say
Sort of
that.
It's in a sort of a way of having fun, like with your daughter, and saying, "Oh, the turkey was pregnant with chicken wings."
Number one, that's really stupid.
I
Number
know,
two,
because they get rusty again.
you should have said chuck those wings in there and then chicken chucker. Get it? First of all, second of all,
Oh, yeah. Well, then I said that.
yeah. Second of all, they're not going to be chicken. They're not going to have the same. You can't do them. You got to bake them separately.
I know, because otherwise they lose their crunch.
Exactly.
Yeah. So how many chicken wings can you make in one portion then?
And if I make them for myself, if Peter's not around, so I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or 12. Depends on how big. It's usually a pound and a half or a pound and 3/4 of chicken wings.
Yeah. So that fits in one oven.
That fits on one sheet.
Yes. Okay. So yeah. So
Now, when I make them for both me and my son, then it's just double that. So it's 2 sheets, and then I alternate them, right? Because we got a convection oven, right? So I don't have to alternate them, but I do. I'll take them out every 15 minutes and alternate, put one on top and one on the bottom, just so it'll cook evenly. I don't think I have to do that, but it makes me feel better.
whatever it does.
Yeah, so I can make a mess of them.
So basically, you guys each ate like 11 or 12 chicken wings.
Yeah.
You know how many chickens that is?
I never thought about it. I really don't want to know.
You guys are mass murderers.
This is Jesus. It's not going to stop.
No, I know.
I'm gonna put that in the regressed memories and not think about it anymore.
I know.
Yeah, right. Sure.
As long as you don't recognize the wings, it's good.
Well, I have
Yeah.
nightmares.
Okay, but then again, how many wings do you think that you can handle next to a turkey being cut?
Yeah, see, that's my problem. First,
So
logistics.
I think that you don't need more than these wings. It's just a couple of on the side, right, next to the turkey.
Well, I'll tell you what. What if I'm not a huge turkey fan, right? The only
Oh,
I'm just not. Now, there's one exception to that rule. If you deep fried in peanut oil, then I'm a turkey man. I don't know if you ever had that before. Anyone's ever had that, they know what the heck I'm talking about. So if you had that before, you know, right? That's the only case. What I might do, and this is sacrilegious, is I might forego the turkey and just make myself wings and have everyone else eat the turkey and then save a couple wings and have my daughter try.
your son will agree.
Say again?
Your son will not be happy.
They
He
will not be happy about that, will they?
No.
No, you're right.
And where's the Thanksgiving if you don't eat the Thanksgiving
What if
bird?
I have a little bit of turkey?
Why don't you just do the chicken wings some other time?
Because my daughter doesn't come up all that often because of
I
school and work.
understand, but then the next time she has something to look forward to.
Yeah, but we've been telling her the last two times. The last time she came up, it was a surprise. So we didn't have any chicken wings. It was a surprise visit, and I couldn't have made them anyway. So and then we've been talking about them. So we're building it up. There's only you can't build it up for like 6 months with
But
turkey.
it's also Christmas. Can't you do that for Christmas?
That's another damn turkey or chicken.
What? Forget the chicken and the turkey and Christmas and do something else.
What do you want us to do for Christmas?
Chicken wings.
That's not gonna fly. No pun intended. It's
I
not
think
gonna work.
we bore people to tears with our freaking chicken wings recipes. So I think that many are going to real cook and recipe channels now.
This is cutting edge. It is. These people love these talks.
I don't think so, John.
Yes, they do. How many people love that? Do you either love this or like this? Do a 1 for love and 2 for like.
To love for love. What? So bad. And 3 for hate.
Don't be changing this up, Betty. There we go. 1.
Yeah, but she's biased. See, the rest is fallen asleep. They don't even respond no more.
They don't even respond anymore.
They're unresponsive.
They're unresponsive.
See, you have to wake them up with some flat earth shit.
Dude, Tony's in there, dude. That likey. 1 and 2. You know, we'll get some yeah, don't worry.
Love and like. Okay. Well,
I hate polls too. Do you ever pull up a YouTube video and it's got a poll on it?
Yeah, you can do that, I think.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You could do that too, you know? It would be easy.
Yeah, I know I could do it too, but I don't like it. I go, oh God, I got to hit the colon and exit out of this. It blocks all the chat, like half the chat.
Oh, poor baby. You have so much struggles in your life.
Yeah, crayon munching.
Well, like the Christmas cringe. In this case, the Christmas crunch of the chicken wings.
So, we got the chicken wings, we got the turkey.
What's with vegetables and
We'll have the green beans, cranberries for Thanksgiving. Some people make cranberries. Oh, you can't have Thanksgiving without cranberries.
Yeah, they grow in your country, so there's less here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got to import them?
What?
Do you have to import them?
I think so, yeah.
Huh. You know what else they don't have over there, folks? You know, over in Holland, they
Reasoning
don't.
and accountability.
They don't have. They lack reason and accountability. You know what else they lack? They don't have chipmunks over in Holland.
No, but in Siberia, Russia, yes, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
there's
That's that, yeah.
there's something just inherently wrong with that.
Yeah, well, we should chase them off to you guys.
No chipmunks in Holland. That's why these people are so uptight.
Well, these guys are a little uptight, aren't they?
So when you
I have
first
seen them once. I seen one once in a pet store, and it was really like surprising. And also how kind of small they are. The stripes.
so when you first seen Alvin and the Chipmunks the movie, did you think that was fiction?
Yes, because they're cartoons. I didn't know. I didn't even know that Chip and Dale was Chip and Dale. I thought it was those big buff guys that went out of the clothes.
Went out of their clothes.
Yeah, like the strippers, right?
How did we get on the Chip and Dales with the Chipmunks? What the heck?
You did that.
What's next? Potato chips?
Well, I'm thinking maybe if we talk about potatoes enough, then Brian might.
Yeah, that's a good one. Nice connection.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got to do something.
Fast.
Potatoes where?
Say again?
But he said potato where?
Potatoes where?
They grow on trees.
They grow on trees. Well, in Ireland.
Really? Wow, cool.
We got to get Brian in here because he climbs up the potato tree. He shakes the potato. Now it depends on how big the tree is. Now if it's a sapling or something, then he shakes it at the bottom. But he has to get up on top and shake it from the top when it gets to be a full-grown adult tree.
Interesting.
And it shakes the potatoes off. And then his buddies sit underneath the tree and get conked on the head when they fall down.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I think it gets a little racist.
That's not racist.
Yes, it is. You are like, yeah.
I'm not
making
racist.
sort of- Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. You have no proof. I don't need to be acquitted of those charges because I've never been charged.
Oh yes, you do.
No,
you
I do not.
go by all these.
What are we racing for?
What are we racing for? Yeah. That's just something she's making up. She just wants to start trouble.
Listen, if you are bashing on another like nation or like, then that's not good.
Yeah, but they're potato chuckers.
Yeah, like you're the chicken chucker. Yeah,
That's not racist. That's stereotype.
yeah. So there you go. Stereotyping. I remember that the whole stereotyping in that cartoon with Arriba, andale, andale. That one, right?
Speedy. It's,
Yeah,
that's Speedy.
that's stereotyping, and they banned that cartoon.
I can't
watch
even
it
get it
anymore.
out. Speedy Gonzalez. What do you mean they banned the cartoon?
Speedy, they can't
Ban
go.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy is gone.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. You can't go and look at Speedy Gonzalez's cartoons no more.
No way.
Yeah, they banned him because of the Mexican like atrocities that he sort of
The
did.
Mexican hairless dogs.
Could
What's
be.
so atrocity about being mixed?
Yeah.
I have no idea, but I'm against it because I kind of liked that. And the Mexicans had the sort of like big heads on and whatever, and were like always shooting and whatever. I have no idea. But there was some like hateful stuff apparently in it.
Huh.
Which is basically stereotypes.
I think you're just making that up.
I thought it was
No,
parody.
I
I always
looked
thought
at
it was.
I looked it up. Sorry, Cookie Monster. What do you want to say?
I
Not
always
to-
found it entertaining. I never thought it was.
He doesn't want to say anything while you're.
I thought it was funny.
He just says stuff when other people are talking.
Yeah. Well, you started talking in the middle of his sentence.
I'm sorry. Go on, Cookie Monster.
I would have something intelligent to say, but it doesn't seem like there's much left to say.
Yeah, there's not much to say. Because Betty's just making stuff up now.
No. You can look it up. You after the show, you can look it up and see whether you can find anything of Speedy Gonzalez.
Is Speedy Gonzalez censored? This is. I don't have to wait to the end. Is Speedy Gonzalez? The first
Roads around there both faster.
Well, hold up. I didn't get done typing it in. I looked up because I have to look down at the letters. I don't know where they're at. And I stopped and I looked up and it says, "Is Speedy Gonzalez racist?" It's right there. Let's hit it. Okay. Los Angeles Times. I'll go ahead and read it for you.
Mm-hmm.
He blazed through my childhood like a sombrero-clad comet, terrorizing gringo villains in the name of downtrodden Mexicans. His war cry went straight from our televisions and movie screens into our hearts and minds. My family and so many others cheered on his exploits, imagining ourselves as soldiers in his brigade. Polite society told us we shouldn't worship this bad hombre because he made Mexicans look bad. So they tried everything possible to dim his star. But we Mexican always fought loudly against any attempts to cancel our compadre. Pancho Villa, Emilio Zapata, never heard of that one, and Vicente Fernandez. Try Speedy Gonzalez. The Warner Brothers cartoon mouse debuted in 1953 and immediately became a hit on both sides of the U.S.-Mexico border. His plots were always simple. Speedy antagonized Sylvester the cat, Betty's favorite, and other assorted felines, usually in a dispute involving cheese, but effective. The Raza rodent quickly picked up awards, 4 Oscar nominations, and one win in just 6 years. But also critics saw Speedy for what he is. Problematic. A stereotype, no doubt about it. His name comes from a popular 1950s era anti-Mexican sex joke. Uh-oh. The non-Latino voice actor Mel Blanc voiced the fastest mouse in all of Mexico with a stereotypical accent and nonsense Spanglish. The typical Speedy plot cast him as a thief and a cad, and his fellow Mexican mice are lazy, drunk, happily living amongst trash. Did I mention the sombrero? It's as big as his body. Sombreros are big, but not that big. Speedy,
It's a mouse.
I'm not done yet.
Mm-hmm.
Your comments till the end.
Sorry.
No, I'm only kidding. Speedy turned into a pariah in the decades after his heyday, placed by Hollywood executives and pundits in the same racist purgatory of old Hollywood as Stepin Fetchit. We don't need no stinking badges. And Charlie Chan. ABC banned him from its airwaves during the 1980s because the title character presents a stereotypical image that is not offset by any other Latino television characters, according to a 1981 Los Angeles Times story. The Cartoon Network did the same in the late 1990s. Oh, Betty, you might be right. Recently, the New York Times columnist Charles Blow said Speedy cartoons helped popularize the corrosive stereotype of the drunk and lethargic Mexicans. And yet, time and time again, Mexicans, the very group you'd think would hate Speedy the most, rose to defend his honor. That's what I'm talking about. During the 1990s, Betty, you're about to be wrong. You were right, now you're going wrong. During the 1990s, college students cast Speedy as a proto-Zapatista. Whatever. Who fought against Americans.
Zapatista.
Zapatista. I'll start that again. During the 1990s, college students cast Speedy as a proto-Zapatista who fought against American imperialism before it was cool to do so. In 2002, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, oh, I'm sorry, that's another show. In 2002, the League of United Latin American Citizens asked the Cartoon Network to free Speedy from his jail. A spokesperson told Fox News, "How far do you push political correctness before you can't say anything about anything anymore?" In the wake of the blows column, that sounds strange, Mexicans famous and not spoke out. Hold up. Mexicans famous and not spoke out on social media against those who dared to decry their man. It's a poor sentence. "You can't catch me. Cancel culture. I'm the fastest mouse in all of Mexico," tweeted comedian Gabriel Iglesias, who's voicing Speedy in the upcoming Space Jam reboot. "We love Speedy because he's smart and fast," wrote Eugenio Derbez, another comic who will voice him in his upcoming Speedy feature. Meanwhile, just a handful of Latinos were nominated for this year's Academy Awards, but Iglesias, Derbez, and other Speedy defenders don't seem to care. "I actually get it. In the 100-plus years of Tinseltown, he remains the most popular, successful Mexican character ever created. And when we don't have much, we got to protect what we have. You know." Speedy's 4 Academy Award nominations tie him with Anthony Quinn for most ever by an actor of Mexican descent. His sole win for the 1955 cartoon places Speedy behind Quinn's 2 Oscars for the most earned by a Mexican actor, because no other Mexican man has ever won an Oscar acting ever. Chris Rock put his outrage best in the 2014 Hollywood Reporter essay, where he described Los Angeles as a place where there's this acceptance that Mexicans are going to care of white people that doesn't exist anywhere else. Decrying the lack of representation in Hollywood, Rock cracked, "You're in LA, you got to try not to hire Mexican." What the heck? Instead, Hollywood hires Speedy. What other Mexican thespian, that's a good word, what other Mexican thespian has 2 big budget projects slated for next year? Not Edward James Olmos or Salma Hayek. I'm no spoil sport or Wokoso. What? Wokoso and a Moko. Oh, God. About the cute rascal. I never saw a stereotype when I saw his cartoons as a boy. I saw my culture at a time when English language media didn't bother with an outside of crime and immigration. He danced our dances and dressed like a Duraco, a native of Veracruz, and sounded like my country's cousins, to be honest. He was the only Mexican in Hollywood I knew who never lost. Well, him and Cheech and Chong. I love Speedy.
Amen.
I love Speedy so much I keep a large painting of him in my home office. His kind smile and brown skin takes me back to my childhood and reminds me of where we as Mexicans exist today. Of course we're going to love Speedy. It's not like we have a buffet of iconic animated heroes to choose from besides Dora the Explorer and Bender Bending Rodriguez from Futurama. This unlikely love affair fascinates Louisiana State University history professor Stephen Andes, who's working on an academic book about Speedy.
Listen, is this a book or what?
I'm telling you, we're almost done, but I think we can finish it. Did I go too long?
Good. No, go on. But we want to know the end. Is he out of jail or is he in jail?
I think he's out of jail. Let's quick shift to the end. Oh, well, if a Mexican-American did something problematic, it's all fine, Andy said, but that actually nuances his story. It needs to be acknowledged it was really problematic bit of representation that Mexicans molded into an icon. Just don't get me started about Speedy's rat-faced cousin, Slowpoke Rodriguez. That's it.
Yeah, I think you read the wrong article. Try and find any of these videos or these cartoons, right, with Sylvester and Speedy. I've been able to find them.
Huh. All right. Fair enough.
Because the woke stuff is now even worse than then.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe.
I think we ran this topic into the dirt. I'm tired from reading all that.
Somebody said, not QE's best read out loud performance,
What?
if we were being honest.
What the hell are you talking about? I read that magnificently. What the heck? Who said that? Let's ban him.
Be the change.
I thought I read that quite good.
Yeah. Well,
That-
especially for the Spanish-like sounding sounds.
I think that's a ripoff. I read that. It was eloquent. Now, I stumbled over a couple words, but those were Latino words. I'm not used to those.
Mm-hmm. Learn them. Learn another language. And you know how difficult it is.
I slammed dunk Rodriguez a few times.
Who's Rodriguez? Rodriguez.
Right?
Rodriguez.
Jesus, yeah, not a good read on your part.
Rodriguez. I tried to say it in the American way and it doesn't work.
I had a good friend back in grade school named Rodriguez. I wonder what happened to that gold coot. Only a friend for 6 months. I moved away for 6 months. Went to another
Maybe
school.
he's impersonating Speedy Gonzalez.
He wasn't impersonating Speedy. What? I left for 6 months. We moved away until we had a little house fire. Then I had to move back. But those 6 months, I went to another whole different school. And in grade school, when you go to a whole different school, it really sucks. Especially when I was high man on a totem pole in my own school. I was it.
In a bag of chips.
And more than a bag of chips. I had a whole trailer truck full bag of chips, right? But when you go to a new school, you're not that. You're. Just wait a second. This is my story. You're not a bag of.
Trailer trash.
It ain't trailer trash either. Stop mixing metaphors. But anyway, you ain't that, and then and bag of chips or a trailer trash truck full of trailer chips. You're not that when you go to a new school. So I think I got into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 fights in 6 months. It wasn't even 6 months.
Why? Why did you fight?
Well, because I was the new kid on the block, and they were all trying to make their name. They were all trying to pick on me and stuff. That shit wasn't working. Yeah, but I picked the fight with the wrong. Just at ease for a second. I picked the fight with the wrong guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was. I think I was in 5th grade. He was in 6th grade. He was tall and skinny with really long arms. And
that's not a good thing.
It's not good because you see, if I could get him in my clamps, then he was through, right? But I couldn't reach him. Right? I couldn't he friggin' bubbled my eye on a couple of occasions. I come home with big old black eyes. And I told my mom I fell.
Yeah. She knew better.
I know I can see him, and I know what was his name. It's not important for you guys, but I'm going to be thinking about this.
Did you later on get to be friends?
No.
Never.
Nah, I moved away. I moved back home because, like I said, we had a little house fire incident, and I had to move away. But he clocked me.
What was the reason?
It was dominance.
Dominance. It still bugs you.
It doesn't. It only bugged me, but because I couldn't get a hold of him.
But he basically won then.
Oh yeah, he boxed my ears and I couldn't get close. Yeah. Yep. There was this other really tough guy there too, but he wasn't long and lanky, and he had shorter arms. It was over for him. His name, if he's out there listening, that shorter guy was named Ron McLean.
McLean.
Yeah, Ron
McLean.
McLean. That was he was a good. Now we became friends. But he was the second tough guy. There was the first guy, long and lanky guy, and the second tough guy. They never fought, but they were two big amigos on the block. but I got a hold of Ron McLean. Back in the day, I could wrestle really good, and I was really strong because I was pretty athletic.
But kind of
And
short arms, apparently.
not short, but not as long as that other dude. Yeah, but I got a hold of Ron McLean. It was curtains. It was
Did you
curtains.
get friends?
Yeah,
Did you get friends there?
we became really good friends. Yes.
So you think that if you were not moving back home with the house fire, you would have gotten to be friends with that other guy?
No.
What was with this guy?
No, there was something about him that I just didn't like.
That's weird.
It ain't weird, and maybe I shouldn't have went the first time. You'd have think but maybe there was a little bit of pride in there because I never been whooped,
Huh.
and I had to go back a second time. That second time didn't work out any better than
Get
the
whooped
first.
again.
It didn't work out any better than the first time.
Hmm.
I think he might have bubbled both my eyes the second time.
So, but you weren't afraid to come back.
No, I wasn't afraid of anything as a kid.
So you were alone with the guy, or were there some bystanders, or
Say that one more time.
were there bystanders, people that looked on and
Oh
cheered
yeah,
on, or-
the whole playground.
Wow.
There was this
You
was
did like the attention back then already.
it wasn't attention. I needed to make a statement, and so
That worked out.
yeah, it didn't work out well. I guess he would have said that our house catching fire probably saved me a lot of ass whooping.
Okay, maybe he did it.
No, I was just, you know, you don't know this, but the districts are set by the county lines. I was a mile and a half away from attending my same school, but since I was on the other side of that line, I had to go to a completely different school. In fact, my bus ride took almost an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it is bad, and I didn't like it at all because I missed all my friends, right? And of course, my status. I didn't really care about status back then. It is what it is, but that really bummed me out. 6th grade was hard. I did do a lot of fishing then, though, because I lived at a place where there was 3 lakes, pretty sizable lakes, not like Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, or nothing like that, but pretty good sized lakes. With a lot of trout. I was a big trout fisherman back then, so lake trout. Yeah, did a lot of fishing. Got a lot of eye bubbling. I can't believe. And my glasses, see, I wore glasses back then too, which it sucks getting punched in the face with glasses on.
Yeah, they also break.
Yeah. Now, I
lot
got
of money.
smart. I don't think he got me with the glasses on. I threw him off, right? And then you say, well, how can you see him? I just need to see the outline.
Or the smell.
I got to try to remember his name. Richard striking me right now, but I got to think about that. It's not important. It's important to me though.
Dick.
Say again.
Dicky Dick.
His name wasn't Dick.
Oh, that's for Richard, right? Sure.
Yeah, but I can't believe how long and lanky this kid was, man. He's like a fucking orangutan. Oh, sorry, no swearing. I just couldn't get at him. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's one of those things, you know. Yeah, glasses
I got
on.
whacked once
Go ahead.
by some girl. I got whacked once by some girl.
You got an eye bubbling.
Well, sort of a slap, basically.
She slapped you.
She slapped me. I wasn't doing well with math at school, and I had to go to a higher classroom to get
Tutoring.
special tutoring. Yes, and there was a girl that had to sort of recite the 1 times 11 is 11, like that table, right?
Yeah.
You call it a table, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yes.
you call it, but and she couldn't do it, and I'm thinking, I'm here in a higher level of classroom, getting education on a lower level of math or like calculus, and she doesn't know that 1 times 1 is 11. It was like
One,
bad, you know,
1 times
and
1 is
so I learned.
11.
No, you know what
Yeah,
1
yeah,
times
yeah.
11.
I got you. Yeah.
I misspoke. So yes, and I was I was sort of laughing, and also a guy that also was in my classroom also had to go there, and he laughed too, and so we were laughing together, and she felt that I was laughing at her, and I got slapped in the
She
playground.
did she bitch slap you?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it
But the
happens.
thing is, usually got it ignored more than I got slapped. So the slapping and the abuse, that sort of stuff. With women, it's usually verbal and like conniving, backstabbing stuff. You know,
Yeah.
so that's why I'm so good at it myself now.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
that's thanks for coming clean. I never know you got bitch slapped. That gives a whole new outlook on you.
I wasn't very proud of that, you know. And later on, I did feel bad for her in the sense that I didn't want to laugh at her, but I was laughing basically because of the situation. But she didn't understand that because that was not the level of thinking that she had, right?
Or obviously.
Yeah. So she
Who
felt
else?
like she was making fun of.
Well, who else? Let's see if Fletcher, you ever been bitch slapped?
No, I haven't. The only fight besides like when being a kid, and fighting my not oldest sister, but my older sister, but that didn't count. The one fight I've ever been in, I blacked out and don't remember all of it.
Oh,
I mean, I got really angry, but it was because my friend was getting hit while she was already knocked out, like falling down.
right.
And this girl went to hit her, and I pulled her off of her and got in between them. And then I don't remember. It was just kind of like one of those situations where your brain shuts off and you're in instinct or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Righteous, you ever been bitch slapped?
Bitch. Is he there?
Yeah, what my name called?
I'm betting yes.
So
Repeat the question to him, Kiwi.
Righteous Force, have you ever been bitch slapped?
What's that?
You know, like slap, you bitch.
Basically, a flat like slap on the face with the flat hand.
Oh, the B slap. Okay. No,
No.
no.
Well, you should have been.
That said my no was sort of like that, huh?
Too funny. All right. Wait, I'm
But he
not
must
gonna.
have gotten into fights, Righteous. Did you get in a fight back in the day?
You're not going to ask me.
We
No,
are
I'm a
getting.
peaceful guy. I'm okay.
Wait a second.
You
We'll get. Hold on, Betty. We'll get up the Cookie Monster. Did you ever get there? You know, a rumble in the jungle and stuff. You ever get in fights
Yes.
on the? Did you ever get not you Cookie Monster? Righteous. So no fights, growing up. He went on moot.
No, not really.
No, not really. Okay.
He was usually alone, I think, right? Righteous, you were like on your own much of the time.
When I was older, when I was younger, I like played with kids and stuff like that. We would play, but like after high school and stuff like that, I usually just kind of eventually started keeping more to myself.
So you're a conscientious objector.
No. just
He can restrain himself. That's it.
I like things simple. So
You're not one
See?
for violence. Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to Cookie Monster. Can't wait to hear this. Go ahead, Cookie Monster.
Yep, I got my butt kicked a lot, a whole lot, for different reasons. Kids at school didn't like me because I was smarter than them, I guess. I don't know, or maybe I was uglier than them. Who knows? And my mom's boyfriends didn't like me because I was a smart ass. And let's see, the teachers would get mad at me because I'd tell them that the stuff they're teaching us is crap. I got in trouble a lot. I got my butt. My stepmom used to slap the crap out of me because I'd mouth off to her all the time. So yeah, I got my butt kicked quite a bit.
You got bitch slapped.
Bitch slapped, spoon slapped. I got hit with everything. Trust me.
Jeez,
Been
oh.
there.
All right.
And it didn't do a damn bit of good. Did it?
Fair enough. All right.
Just saying.
All right. Well, cool. Thanks for sharing. All right, we're losing viewers.
They don't kind of like the Will Smith idea.
All right. So now, shall we get into the presentation? It's pretty quick.
There's no real bridge to that, huh? From getting bitch slapped to Robodo.
No, it's always going to be a poor transition from there to there.
Or are they going to get bitch slapped afterwards if they use the horizon in the wrong way?
Nah, you can't screw this up. I mean, if you could fog a mirror, you got this one.
Yeah, but the other side, I mean.
See,
the ones that still want to on purpose misinterpret this.
Yeah, but you can't see. That's the beauty of this. You can't do it. If you try to do that, it makes you look like a horse's ass. Yeah, that's the beautiful. It's beauteous simplicity. That's why I like it so much. And it's silent on the front. No one brings us up. Usually they'd bring it up to laugh at it because they're friggin' knuckle dragging window lickers, but no, it's all silent on that front. They don't bring because there's nothing to bring up except an ass whooping. Their ass whooping. That's why I love it so much. Can't you tell?
Okay.
I keep on teaching on it, man, because I want people to use it. Because it's a game. It's a mic drop.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do this then.
Oh, I got to share it though.
Of course. Otherwise, we won't know.
There you go. Look at that. We have the technology. We can make it bigger, faster, and stronger. Alrighty then, slope it out. Now check this out, folks. Look how easy, watch how easy this is. So, number one, according to the slope-intercept formula, y equal mx plus b, the slope of a horizontal line is always, see this word right here? Always the baller's IQ. 0. Do you like that one?
Yeah, because it surprised me sort of.
It surprised you? Oh, we did this presentation like 6 times. I've said it every.
But still, this one, I sort of forgot.
You forgot that part. Is that the highlight?
Now it is. It's highlighted.
It's this. No, always was highlighted, not this. So you have the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. So, according to the slope-intercept formula, which all us Americans know, from junior high school, sometimes they teach it like in 6th grade and stuff. Y equal mx plus b. Now, you'll get another one in here. It'll be c or h, k. Doesn't matter. Same thing. Y equal mx plus b. The slope of a horizontal line is always 0. And if you have any questions about that, then you could go, I got a number of citations here. I could put like, I don't know, maybe 6,000-7,000 of them in here, but I only put a few just to make sure the message gets home. So from varsitytutors.com, horizontal lines have slope 0. since the rise is 0. lwtech.edu, a horizontal line that's parallel to the x-axis has 0 slope. How you like that? From biology.arizona.edu, a horizontal line has slope 0 since it does not rise vertically, i.e. y1 minus y2 equals 0. Study.com, the slope of a horizontal line is always 0. Since 0 slope indicates that a line does not rise vertically. Is everyone getting the message with this? So the slope of a horizontal is 0. The slope of a horizontal line is always 0. You know, same things over and over again. Even their alma mater wiki, if a line is horizontal, the slope is 0. So you guys getting it?
You like the word 0.
I do. I do. I like it a lot because that's the BallTARD's IQ. From Syracuse.edu, horizontal lines have slope of 0. I like this one at the end. I put this one at the end because they just don't write it. They put it as a number. 0 in parentheses. I thought that was a nice touch. So, being that as it is, we got a problem. And here's what I was talking about before, because I did this on another presentation, that one with BallTARD. See, horizontal lines are derived from the horizon. I mean, this isn't rocket surgery. The definition is quite telling. In geometry, a horizontal line is one which runs from left to right across the page. Well, that doesn't tell us much, but the next sentence does. It comes from the word horizon, in the sense that horizontal lines are parallel to the horizon. They even got a picture of the horizon in here. So there's no getting out of this. Everyone track it.
Yep.
Here comes the problem for globetards. You see, because curvature, I've been trying to get these guys to define curvature. You know I have for 8 years. None of them can do it. So I have to do it for them. From the United States Naval Academy, curvature is defined as the rate of change of slope. Uh-oh. There's a rooster in the hen house now, folks, because I don't know if you caught it. Because there's a problem. How can you have the horizon, which has a slope of 0, and have a rate of change of slope at the same time, non-zero? That's curvature, por favor. As you can see, we've run dead nuts into a paradox because both cannot exist at the same time. So what I'm trying to tell you is, when you go outside, when you go to the beach, and you see a horizon, that's the end of the BallTARD. Because you can't have curvature, rate of change of slope, and a horizon which has a rate of change of slope of 0 at the same time in this reality. So I'm taking back the horizon from the BallTARDs. It's mine now. Have a nice day. See how easy that was?
Well,
go ahead.
did it need a long intro like we did with the Speedy Gonzalez and stuff?
No, that wasn't the start of the presentation. That was just chit-chat.
Okay. So we could have done this like in 10 minutes and be done with it?
10 minutes, less than 10 minutes. We could done that. I did this in less than 5 minutes.
That's true, yeah. All right.
Now, as you can see, there's no coherent argument against this. It's a slap in the face. It's a bitch slap.
Yep. Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
And
on
a
the
knockout.
surface. Go ahead.
And a knockout.
It is a knockout. Hey, Betty, take the con. Give me 2 minutes.
2 minutes? That's a long time. So what do you guys think of this Cookie Monster? What you think of this proof?
You don't want to know what I think. I think it's all
I do want to know what you think.
I think 99.99999% of what you see on television is not real at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. I think that it's all just fear porn, psyops. It's controlled by media, government, whatever. Doesn't really matter who they are, but they exist, right?
Yes.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. So you think that all the education and what we learn is also like not real? Most of the things.
Well, no, I believe that they teach us a lot of things that are real. I mean, they teach us about biology and things like that. That's obviously useful for us understanding. But I think what they do is they just leave out all the important stuff so that we can never figure out what's really going on because we don't really understand it. I mean, if they teach you that there's only 3 forms of water, frozen, water, and gas, right? But there's really another one, then wouldn't that be confusing and wouldn't that slow you down from figuring out things about science, about understanding biology and the physics of things? Okay.
Okay, so what is the other form? Excuse me? I think that's But that was not really my question. My question was what do you think of this proof? So would you use it in a flat earth debate?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
So
I usually go with like what's obvious, though, generally.
So how do you start a conversation if somebody want to know about the ship, the Earth?
Well, if I think that they can handle it, or if I think, that they're not going to just automatically think I'm crazy or whatever, then I generally will ask them questions about what they believe first and kind of like get to the point of where they're at, why they believe what they believe. I won't even bring in flat earth yet. And once I get them on a level where I understand that they're thinking logically and they're not thinking like, well, you're crazy because you believe the Earth's flat, then I'll start to weed in other things. I'll start asking them, well, what about when you go to the ocean and you see and all that? And have you ever measured that? Have you ever thought about this and that and different ideas and see how they feel about it? If they're accepting of those crazy ideas and they don't just laugh me off, then I might bring it in. But I generally would just tell them to go to the ocean. I'll take them to the ocean and show it to them. Take a level with me, do it on a clear day, and then measure the horizon and tell them, okay, now when you look at the horizon from this direction, it's completely flat from left to right. It may seem to roll away, like when you stand at Oakland, you can see the ship going away, but that's just that's parallax, right? That's that's just a trick of your eyes, right? Things go away from you, they conjoin or they seem to converge, right? Yeah. It's called what do they call that? There's a nickname for it. Anyway, but then I'll ask him, okay, now if you go over to San Francisco, a couple miles up the road there, and you look from San Francisco down this way, you can see the ocean and you can see the horizon from the other direction. And now you can see those boats going from left to right, and they're not going over a horizon, are they? They're actually going from left to right in a straight line. Wow, isn't that fascinating? That's how I'd get somebody. But usually anything else doesn't usually work. You got to show it to us. That's my opinion.
Yeah, some people are very visual minded, and well, not everybody wants to believe that. I also had family of mine, and we were on the beach, and I said, "Well, look at how flat that is," and it's but the Earth is really, really big. That's what they come back with. So
yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I guess there is that. You can always argue. You can always say that, well, this doesn't convince me or that. But I mean, then you're just drawing the line at, okay, well, this is how I perceive things, right? And then you can understand, okay, well, maybe they just see it that way, and that's why they want to look. I don't have a problem with that necessarily. I only have a problem with when I tell them what I think it is, and that makes sense to them, but then they reject it because they don't want to think that theirs is wrong, right? That's what gets me. Or they have that response where they attack me and they say I'm dumb, and that's what I don't understand is why is there that trick, where all of a sudden everybody just goes crazy and starts attacking you for it. It's like, wow, what happened here? Like I thought we were talking about just crazy stuff, and then all of a sudden you're getting angry. It's like maybe there is some kind of challenge to it. Maybe there's something to that.
Yeah, people are getting sort of in the defense because they can't have sort of things wrong in their heads, right? They want to be right, and we all have that at some point, I think. And yeah, it's very difficult to to admit that you're wrong or that you sort of invested in the wrong things. And I think it's a special sort of person that sort of opens himself up for new things.
Right. Well, it started with Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy, and I didn't trust adults very much, you know. And school was tricking me too, and it was like, why is everybody lying to me and tricking me? Like, why can't they just tell me the truth about the world? You know, why can't they just? I can handle it. You know, I'm smart enough. Like, why not just lay it on me? And so that's where my, you know, my rebellion against, I guess you could say, them started, right?
Yeah.
Because it seemed like even my parents were in on it. It's like, why are you guys all in on this thing when you guys know it's not right? Never made sense to me. I've been waiting for a group like this to come along forever. But then when you guys come along, it's like, it's not what I expected. I come in and then, like, you know how it is. Like, you've got all these little cliques, and you've got, you know, and it's hard to know who you can trust and who's telling the truth. And, you know, it's very difficult. Life is difficult. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of make fun of things. That's why I always joke around. I give QE a hard time. I give Rui a hard time because it's fun. It makes it fun. Sometimes people don't like it, but that's why I'm like that. You know what I mean? It's more fun to just joke around and enjoy the time you have with somebody rather than trying to fight with them over what they believe. You know, sometimes that helps.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you guys remember when Globers used to say there are no straight lines in nature?
Yeah. Vaguely.
I
yes.
do. Yes. Yep.
I know that
was
voice.
funny.
Yeah, I know. I heard that voice. But where the hell you been?
I've been in Vegas taking care of my grandma
Oh, okay.
and my dog.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I heard about that yesterday. Well, hope your grandma's okay.
So,
Well,
but yeah, I
welcome.
really enjoyed the shows lately, QE. You're doing a great job. I just thought that was funny because
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I seen your message. I think, did you send me a private message or did you send you posted somewhere and I seen that?
yeah, it was just in the chat box here. I think the live chat. I said I've been enjoying the shows, so wanted to let you know. You know,
Am I on topic still?
I think so.
Minus the Speedy Gonzalez thing.
That was the best part of the show. What are you talking about?
He could only run that fast on a flat plane.
Ah, that might be your proof there, Betty.
It's that simple.
How fast?
I think I'd avoid that.
How fast can you run on a flat plane without getting bitch slapped? Bitch slap
I
is
did run very fast those days, but she surprised me.
Hey guys, I haven't heard the channel talk about the debate coming up with Dean Odell and Greg Locke. Have you guys talked about that yet?
I haven't been. No, we're. First of all, we don't talk about Dean Odell. That name I haven't heard since a long time ago.
I know, I hadn't heard 2 years, and all of a sudden he's got a debate scheduled with Greg Locke. I thought that was interesting.
Well, I don't know the second gentleman.
He's a Christian pastor. He's got 3 million followers on Facebook. He's pretty popular, but he is globe-pardia to the max, dude.
Really? Huh.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
What's his name again?
Greg Locke.
I think I have heard of him. That guy I have. I don't know about the other guy.
Greg Locke?
Yeah, I know.
Spell the last name for us, please.
I think it's Loke.
Okay.
But I talked to Dean, and Dean says he's bringing a PhD to the debate who's a flat earther, and he's going to be pretty well prepared. Dean knows his stuff pretty well, so.
Yeah, why would he need a PhD? He doesn't need a PhD for this.
No, I know. I think Greg just said bring any experts you want to the panel. And so it's going to be interesting. I just want to bring it up. You haven't heard of it at all?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen. No, not at all. Zero.
Yeah, it's in Tennessee. So if anyone's out near Tennessee, go watch it live. Everyone's going to be there. So it's going to be pretty big.
It's going to be when?
December 2nd.
Okay.
Is it going to be on YouTube or no?
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to live stream it somewhere. They already said that, but I'm just not sure if it's YouTube or Rumble or where it'll be.
This will be pretty cool, Betty. I'd like to hear what kind of proofs the flat earthers have. That's what I'm interested in. Are we going to head back to 2015? Are we going to let the BallTARD side argue incoherent points from that time genre? I'd like to see the progression, if there's any progression out there.
You should hear Greg Locke's rant about how Ursa globe for 15 minutes. You're going to bitch slap yourself with the face palm, dude. It is so bad. He's talking about sniper bullets, bro.
Oh, God.
It's bad, bro. He's going to get smoked
from rifling.
What does a pastor know about sniper bullets?
He's from Alabama, so we know a pretty good bit about guns here in Alabama.
He's from Alabama. Who's from Alabama?
The pastor.
Which pastor? Aren't they both pastors?
Yeah, well, Dean is from Alabama, so if Greg is also from Alabama, then they're both from Alabama.
Well, we're not going to be able to watch that.
Why not?
Bama Jamma.
Bama. Why not? Turn it up.
Must be an American Alabama thing.
Yeah, it's called Sweet Home Alabama, and the start of the song it says "Turn it up."
Okay.
It should have been called. It should have been, instead of Alabama. It should have been Sweet Home Pennsylvania.
But it's not your sweet home no more. So.
No, it's not. You're right.
Is that where you're from?
Yes.
I'm from Missouri. I like Missouri.
I'm not from Missouri, but I live in Missouri. So you still have to show me.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Yeah. You got to show me. Of course, it's been lacking for 8 years. The biggest one.
I was born in Clinton.
Clinton. Oh, I've been through there.
My grandparents ran the airport in Clinton for years.
There's not much to Clinton.
Nope, a Walmart and a few gas stations.
Yeah.
And in and out, maybe.
Yeah, that's right. You got me off my game. I was going to say something. I forgot.
Something about Dean Odell?
Wasn't anything about Dean Odell. Like I said, I haven't heard anything from him in years. You?
No. I think I do have a subscription to his channel one day, but you don't get all these.
Yes.
And by the way, I have too many channels, so that it never comes through.
Yep.
The last I heard was 2 years ago he was running for governor of Alabama. That's the last thing I heard about.
Yeah, he did.
Huh.
Look at Flatsy's all over this Alabama stuff, man.
Yeah, she lives there, right?
Yeah, in Greenbow, Alabama.
I don't know if it's Greenbow, right?
All right, December 2nd, guys. You heard it first here. December 2nd, there's going to debate between a crayon muncher pastor. There's a crayon muncher pastor that thinks the Ursa globe. He's going to be using sniper bullets, my word. Like I said, 2015. Nonsense.
They want their argument back.
I think the last thing I seen on Dean Odell was, remember he had a long list of government documents stating that the earth was flat?
Yeah, so that's good, right?
Yeah, that's the last thing I can remember.
Yeah, that was him? Oh, okay.
I don't know if it was just him, but that's the last thing I remember him doing a special on. But it was I listened to a little bit. I'm not really into that because we covered that back in the, when I first come out here. You remember the NASA document about flight? I mean, that's so early 2016. Everyone knows it. So not really. That's not really proofsies. Maybe for some people it might be. I can see the attraction. Nathan, you're breathing in your mic, brother.
Oh, sorry, I'm walking my dog. It's windy. I'll try and stay on mute.
All right.
Talk.
Yeah. So, what was I saying, buddy?
I have no idea.
You weren't paying attention, were you?
The thing is that I was thinking
I didn't do it this.
about Nathan's dog, and I wanted to know what breed it was, and I was thinking of a Chinese crested. You said
What?
earlier on.
He's a Himalayan fur goblin.
Fur goblin.
Oh, there he is.
Say what?
That's a UPS truck. Relax, you. He's a coonhound. It's like a bloodhound, but on steroids.
He's a blue tick coonhound.
Oh, I know what a coonhound is.
Yeah, he's black and tan.
He's
Like
a,
yes.
it's a what?
Have you been to
bloodhound.
Mr. Blue Balls, right?
Yeah, Hillbilly Blue Balls, the redneck retard. He's a blue tick coonhound.
This is funny. Yeah, well, he has a kennel, so he might have got a pup
He
there.
has a kennel. That's old timey right there, boy. That what? How'd that go? That was a really good one. It was oh yeah, so it went something like this: trying to disprove gas pressure without a container with two containers is tantamount to broadcasting live from a blue tick coonhound kennel trying to disprove the existence of dogs.
Why do you know all these sort of things?
Prove the existence of dogs. What?
To disprove the
What'd you
existence.
say?
Okay, let me say it again. See if you can follow it. It's streamlined. So, what Hillbilly Blue Balls, a redneck retard, aka photosynthetic redneck, aka Mr. Gumby Football Field, tried to do was he tried to disprove that gas pressure needed a container. But when he was trying to disprove it, in his video, right there on set were two containers, right, with gas in them. So I said that's akin. So he was trying to disprove the existence of the container or gas pressure needing container. So I said that's akin to broadcasting live from a blue tick coonhound kennel trying to disprove the existence of dogs. You see the juxtaposition?
Yeah, I got it. I just wanted to make sure I caught it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like. It's almost hillbilly, but it's fun.
That was Gio telling you he gets it.
Oh man.
Even the dog gets.
Even the dog gets it. Oh, those were the days, Betty.
Yeah. Well, those are nice dogs too. I mean, yeah.
What is he? A Himalayan fur goblin?
Yeah, there's a picture in the chat, and then there's also some info about the debate.
Oh, I'm sorry. In BALLBUSTERS chat, I'm in the wrong chat.
Oh yeah. That's a nice dog. Look at the tail on that thing.
Hold
Wow.
on a second. Damn, I gotta scroll down. That is a blue tick coonhound. What's he got? That looks like a question mark. His back
cane.
is crooked as a question mark.
He's
All
a
right.
cutie.
Let me pull it up. There you go. Hold on. See. Oh, I got the wrong thing on. 1 second. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Get off of there. Get off of there. All right, this is what we talk about, folks. He's a Himalayan fur goblin, blue tick coonhound. That's something I would make up, man. I like that Himalayan fur goblin. That's nice. I like the cut of the jib.
Yeah, they're parasitic in nature. Once they take over the host's home, they brainwash the host into feeding them their entire lives.
That looks. This looks like a tater tot question mark. Like a whole bunch
It's like
of
a cane.
like a cane, like you know what I'm saying? Like a What the heck am I thinking? It looks like tater tots, though, doesn't it? It's all smashed together.
Yeah.
I got
He likes-
I got tater tots on the melon, man. It looks like one of those.
For me, it looks like he ate the shepherd and took his staff.
Yeah. He's a cutie boy. Yeah. All right. Back to the
Nice.
regularly scheduled programming. All right, nice. And the debate. The date. No time yet.
So, do you think it will be on that channel of
Let me put this
You
up
know?
here. On what
That's
channel?
2 days. That's 2 days before my birthday.
Oh,
Oh, plug-in, the shameless plug-in of the birthday in relation to something
yes,
else.
I did that too last week.
I thought
Yeah.
it was bad when he was doing the
No,
plug.
it's
Now
not.
she's doing it.
So
It's
there
10
you-
days after my birthday.
Oh, jeez.
But my grandma went to the casino to try and win me a birthday present, and she hit a royal flush first time this year. How crazy is that?
Did she give it to you? The money?
She said she was going to, but she hasn't yet.
Yeah.
Is it max bet?
I don't know. She's on the slots. She just plays slots, poker, which I think are so rigged and dumb.
Yep.
But she,
So this is 24 days before my birthday.
it's sweet.
You just had to calculate that.
Well, if we're going to mark them all down, mine's August 17th.
So there you go, folks. Now we don't have a link for this. We just have the promo poster. So I would imagine it would be on Dean Odell's YouTube channel.
Yeah, but it might not be on that second one. 2nd of December one, I think. Like maybe later, right?
Oh, yeah, but Nathan said he might do it live.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So
you can
folks,
go to the channel.
well, let's review. Hey, Betty, I'd like to listen. I would like to listen to this. Like I said, I haven't heard Dean Odell in a long time, and did he get kicked out of Globebusters or something? Because he was on the Globebusters trail, wasn't he? Am I misappropriating that?
No.
I don't think he was ever a Globebuster, no.
No.
No, I think you're getting names.
Say again. Cookie Monster?
I said that's Bob Nodell. Maybe you're getting the names.
No, I
They sound
don't.
like-
Jeez, oh man, I friggin' know that. I'm saying that he was part of the
I gotcha.
lower. He was part of the lower echelon. Crumb eaters.
Lower echelon. See,
Lower,
this is great.
like the lower.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you there. I agree with you.
Like the lower echelon crumb eaters. Not that Dean. I think Dean's a crumb eater. I'm just saying maybe I was just misconstruing that.
No, he was working closer with Nathan Roberts, the Bible Says Flat Earth guy.
Oh,
But they
that's yeah.
They had
Yeah.
a falling out.
What happened to him?
I think his wife said he had to stop talking about Flat Earth, and he just had to make
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Wow.
That's sort of
That's
like my
difficult.
I think that's what happened.
All righty then.
Shut up about the flat Earth, please.
And men usually follow those instructions, don't they?
Yep.
Not me.
No, because you're still in the super chats that never came in now.
Yeah.
So-
Well, like I said,
It needs to make some money.
yeah, but it's getting around the silly season. I talked to her. I said, listen, it's always a little rough time of the year for people. Money's tight and, the holidays. I get it. So
You make her out to be like a money monster.
she's not. She just knows I spend a lot of time in this vicinity, and she wants a small amount of compensation just to help out. Just a little thing.
Yeah, that you spend on bow shooting.
I do not. All that money goes to her.
Yeah, so but where does your money come from then?
I take it back from her.
See, that's what I'm saying. At gunpoint.
gun. Nah, when it first started out, it was an expensive endeavor. It's sort of, I've gotten everything. I'm really grounded now, and I got everything I really need. So it's just little things that pop up, like if I send some arrows over to Target into Woodline, I got to get some new arrows, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
And it takes all the way of the profit, right?
It's still expensive, don't get me wrong. It's just these little darn things, they eat at you. It's like little, just nibbling right at your coattails.
Yeah. And
When are you going to start wearing tights and stealing from the rich and giving to the poor?
I'm wearing tights right now.
That's a good mental picture.
Too freaking funny. And a tutu, a purple one.
A purple, what was that one?
And he's going to hobble around the sombrero of that mouse. What is it? Gonzalez.
It was, what the heck was that in relation? It was Liberace on a hobbled unicorn flying around the No, it was Liberace wearing a purple tutu flying around the sombrero galaxy on a hobbled unicorn.
Hey, you got a super chat.
Oh, they ripped.
And I like it. And I like it. It's into the break. He said, level is horizontal, the truth is straight and narrow.
Very well played. Thank
Don't
you
you
very
like
much.
that accent that Flatchy has? It's like so soothing. Nice.
She does. That's why
Yeah.
we christened her Superchat lady.
Yeah.
It's a role, so I gotta live up to it now.
Yep, that's pretty good though. Did you see that one, Betty? Level is horizontal, the truth is straight and narrow. I like that.
Me too. Yes.
Good job
Superchat.
into the break.
Yeah. So would you do a debate with one of these? What's the opponent again? Was it a pastor?
With a crayon munching glow pastor.
Yeah. So you also have like Bible proofs, right?
Yes.
You would have brought those up too.
I don't know. That's one thing interesting that I'm going to be looking out for when I view the debate. I want to see which direction they're going to go. And you'd figure, since they're both pastors, that they would concentrate not solely, but a large focus on Scripture. So I want to see if that happens.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. Maybe
And
it's a
like I
nice
said,
one
the
to have
other
treatment
things.
on later.
Say again.
Maybe it's a good one to have a treatment on later.
It could be, right?
Yeah. Potential.
I haven't done any treatments in a while.
Yeah.
You think
Is there anybody to do a treatment for?
I was going to do a treatment, but then they deleted the video. Who was that? Well, Jaron did one. I definitely had that on my radar. Who was the other one? Somebody else that they deleted the video, and I said, "Oh, jeez."
Yeah, you need to be fast.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah. Sometimes the next day, Jaron did that video, and he did. Did we talk about that? I don't think we talked about that. Me and you.
No.
Jaron came on the other night, and I was in Discord, and somebody sent, I think it was Virgo Greg, shout out to Virgo Greg. He always sends me these little snippets and videos that I should watch, and I was on Discord, and like I said, got a personal message. I clicked on it, and it was Jaron, and he was live then, and it was at night, and I said, oh, God, do I really want to do it? And he goes, he left a little message. He said, he's dogging Nathan out again. I go, oh, no, here we go. So I said, I'm not doing anything. Let me pull it up. I'll tell you what, Betty. It was the most vitriolic, sentence fragment filled, numpty dipshit dumpster fire. I couldn't believe it. Right? And I said, so I sent it to Sky. I don't know if I sent it to you, though. I probably didn't, because it was late at night. I didn't want to bother you. I sent it to Brian and a whole bunch of other people. I said, get on this, man. Get on it. But the next morning I wake up, Arwen stated in BALLBUSTERS that he deleted it. Yeah. It was embarrassing for him because like I said, sentence fragment. If you like sentence fragments, I mean, you'd love this buffet. This wasn't a lecture fun, a lecture pa. It was 100 times worse. And he kept going and going and jumping, bouncing off the walls in between different topics, and then looking out at chat, and chat was dogging him out.
It's difficult. I
Again?
mean, not everybody is a good debater. Some people should sort of refrain from that and just stick to other stuff.
It wasn't a debate. He was just going off. He was a little butthurt Sally. You know, that treasonous, treacherous traitor, Hanoi Jaren.
Speaking about,
I didn't hear you guys talk about the PhD that Austin had on his channel talking about ether wind.
When was that?
I don't know, maybe 10 days ago or so, but he had a PhD on there for 3.5 hours talking about ether wind and all the experiments, Michael Morley, that prove it. Like, you gotta check it out.
Right. I don't follow Shitset unless somebody posts something in here. We did go over his treasonous, treacherous traitor thievery.
he stole his stuff.
I thought it was pretty interesting. The guy had some interesting
He
stuff.
stole my. Get back on. I changed the topic. He stole my stuff. Shitset 40. He stole my stuff.
Yeah, but you cannot steal what QE gives freely.
Is that the policy then? All right, fair enough. It's just cringeworthy, dude. But that's all right. That's his game. He's a punk. He's actually a dumbass.
Well, if he reaches people with your information that you sort of put out there for that reason, then it's good, I think.
Well, I spent 2 months in an RV with him, bro, so nobody knows him better than I do.
Oh, no. We don't want to get into those.
Yeah, and the dude is what?
He's a punk bitch.
He's a
huge ego.
punk bitch.
Yeah, he is. So
He doesn't change his shirts? What?
he kept accusing me of like losing his stuff. And then once we had a falling out, he said I stole stuff that he gave me. Bro, you gave me a phone 3 months ago, and then we had a falling out, and you're like, give me my phone back. No, it's my phone now. So don't say I stole anything from you. So I don't know. It is what it is.
That's weird, yeah. If you give something, give
Is
it
that
to
really what happened? I always wondered what really happened. Nobody ever told me what really happened.
Yeah, he was all mad because he wasn't making any money on his videos. He got a 2-week strike while we were on tour, and then he just like quit working, wasn't making any money, spent all his money that he did have on a brand new laptop for like $3,000 that he didn't need and then didn't use. And he's just a mess, bro. It was tough to be around him. So we almost came to blows, and then we just went our different ways.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, I had never heard your side of it, but that's cool. Right on.
Yeah, I mean,
I was
I've met
wondering.
5 flat earthers, bro. I've stayed at people's houses over 100 times. I've only really met like 3 nasty flat earthers in my life, like Jake the Asshole, a guy named Brett Jones, and Austin, dude. There's like, that's it, bro. Everyone else was cool as hell. So pretty sad, but still pretty good numbers, you know. On average, we're all pretty cool. So.
Have you ever stayed at Quantum Erasers?
No, I've never met QE.
No, you will have been
I was
slapped.
going to say.
You would have been slapped by the chicken chucker.
Is Betty trying to state that there'll be number 4?
No, you would be slapped by the chicken chuckers. You would
number...
be eating like chicken all the time, and otherwise the mac and cheese, broccoli sprouted from armpits, and special recipe.
I was thinking
out of a box, right?
Betty, yeah, I was thinking as soon as Nathan stated, he goes, I only met 3 really nasty flat earthers. And I was thinking, I said, is Betty going to bring up, has he ever been around me? I was thinking
you were
that.
waiting for this.
I was.
No, I didn't disappoint, did I?
Huh? No, you didn't. You fell right. I know you like a friggin' book.
Ditto.
You buddy. You don't. God.
That's what she was trying to imply there.
Say again?
I didn't even catch what she was trying to imply there. That was pretty slick.
You didn't catch that. Too funny.
You don't know Betty that well. She tries
Nobody
to
knows.
she tries to sandbag me.
No, the thing is, I think that if you went with Quantum Racer, he would give you a good time, right?
You think?
Probably, yeah. I think that you would give people a good time, at least good food, because you like food yourself.
$5 make you holla.
Well, that was a very nice thing to say, Betty.
Yeah. Yeah. It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a pretty friendly guy.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with that Globetrother that was in the chat? Is he going to join and talk to everyone? Or
Nah, I hardly ever deal with chat skanks. Only when they come in on the show, I hardly ever deal with them.
Was there one?
I don't know.
We can't make an exception this one time.
Try Thinking was his name.
Oh, that's BallTARD. Yeah, no, we deconstructed his nonsense years ago. Now we just point and laugh at him.
So yeah, are we done for today? I think.
Yeah, you want to be done. You got something going on, don't you?
Yeah, I need some coffee. To this. And yeah, so unless there's some people that want to bring some other flat earth proofs on the table.
Betty has spoken. I'll tell you what, folks, you better bring something up real quick, or it's time to take us home.
I got one. I mentioned it in the chat, but I didn't see anyone say anything about it. Sun rays. If we're on a globe and the sun sets below the horizon, then rays on like a hill or going into an airplane would shine on the ceiling.
Number one. Number one. Did you catch the presentation for today?
The horizontal lines?
It's called Slope-a-Dope.
Yeah, I saw it.
So as soon as now I know what you're talking about. I did a presentation on that too a couple years ago. I think it was something that Taboo Conspiracy brought up, but something to that effect. But now, as soon as you said as soon as the sun rays go where?
If they drop below the horizon and the Earth is a globe.
See, there's the kicker. See, how can you have a horizon on a globe-tard?
Yeah, fair enough.
You see where I'm headed?
Yeah, well, there's no flat lines in nature, and then Neil deGrasse Tyson tells them all the Earth is flat up to 120,000 feet, and they're like, "Oh shit, well, that was dumb."
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. I don't think that's gonna save us. Where'd my little outro go? Did I click out of that? Look at that, Betty. I made a mistake.
Ooh, whoa.
So
will we ever be getting out of here then?
Nice talking to you.
I reckon so. Where'd you go? I'll get it real quick. Yeah, it was M. Scott Veach. That little ordeal I usually played at the same one I play at the beginning, I play at the end.
Is he even understandable? I mean, that guy talks so fast, man.
He does. His mouth is like, I don't know, 500-600 miles ahead of that pea-sized piece of horse shit he's got between his ears. He says some stupid shit. We haven't heard from him in a while. Where's he at?
I think it's in Japan server, if it's still up.
So he's still on there? Yeah, but we don't frequent that Gem Panda. My word.
Yeah.
That's old-timey stuff. He's a knucklehead from way back.
Yeah. Bird humping, whatever. What was it again?
Oh, goodness. Great. Yeah, his birds humping natural experiments.
Oh, yeah. I remember still that one time that he was in the chat with you on a hangout. And he basically said that he didn't know anything. Just everything that he just said was just basically basic debate disruptive tactics.
That basically he didn't know anything. Well, he didn't have to tell us that.
I know, but he did. He basically sort of a confession.
You grilled him one time. Where were we at? We were on. Oh, what's his show? He doesn't do. He with the guitar guy. He said he was going to make a song for me and never did. What's his name?
Ooh, Isa.
Isa. We were on Isa's show. You remember that? We both were on Isa's, and Gem Panda came in, and he was talking about the scientific methods. And you're there. Okay, Jim, calm down, because you can't get a word in edgewise with that projectile diary of the mouth, knuckle dragging, window licker.
He does have a nice voice, though, with a nice
You
accent.
always like the English voices for some reason. Can we get past that?
Nah, for now, yes.
All right. So Betty held his feet to the fire, and she said, scientific methods. Gem Panda, can you give an example of one of the scientific methods? And he lost his friggin' mind.
He couldn't do that.
He couldn't do that, could he?
Nope.
What a friggin'... Go ahead.
I did have a conversation once, one-on-one. It was a nice conversation, but we didn't agree on things.
Really?
Yeah. But we did agree on the fact that we need to be nice to each other, in the sense of we were both Discord owners, so that we at least would have that in order.
Oh, you had something in common with that window licker.
Yeah, because we all he also owns that Discord server. Yeah.
He didn't own it the other day. It was gone, from what I heard.
Yeah, but I think they have another one set up. Maybe a sort of a backup system or something.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Betty?
Not for me, no.
Take us home.
Well, step in the wagon and get on home.
Jeez, is that it?
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom, Steph. What'd you say? Step in the wagon? What?
Step into the wagon. Let's go.
Step in the wagon and vroom, vroom. Is you're taking us home?
I'm not Speedy Gonzalez.
All right, folks. I'm going to end this. I'm going to put all those guys on mute. That was really weak, Betty.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was cute, though. You guys are on mute, so don't worry about it. All right, guys. We're going to end this for today. Remember, just go ahead and slope a dope. I mean, there's so many dopes around. You're going to be overwhelmed sloping. Just slope a dope. Be done with it. Right? I'm still going to I'm going to be teaching on this. I'm going to make you vomit over this. You're going to be able to repeat this in your sleep. But anyway, no BALLBUSTERS this Saturday, but the next BALLBUSTERS will be the actual original creation versus atheism, or a creator versus atheist, right? It's on my website. I might go off and do a couple other branches. You know, those people that steal that stuff, they can't do that. They have no depth with it, right? They have no backbone. They have no honor. So we're going to do it upright on the next BALLBUSTERS. Next week, we'll try to get in Time Bandits. It's an excellent presentation. Hopefully, everything will resolve well with Adam, and we'll get to that. So hang in there. Get ready for the holidays, and I'll catch you on the flip side. QE, out.
An equator is a straight line. In spherical geometry, that's true. Look up the definition.
No, straight lines do not curve.
In spherical geometry, a straight line is one that will curve. As long as it curves in a straight way. As long as it's there. That's correct.